Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is Wednesday. April 23rd.
Yeah.
Skipped the last couple of days.
Yeah.
D&D on Monday. It's fun. We finished up that campaign.
Yeah, it was good.
We were supposed to have our rescheduled of game night with a friend yesterday, but that fell through again, this time at the last second. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
But otherwise I've just been dealing with pain in my eye.
Yeah.
Which has been like 5 days going now.
It's been a while.
Bit stressful. Whatever. Definitely started from allergies. Not sure if that's all it is now, or if it's damaged, or what. I can see still, it just hurts. Today, we's making chicken enchilada soup.
Yeah.
And we's gonna do movie day, since we didn't do movie day yesterday.
Yeah.
And we decided that we're just gonna, rather than making decisions, we're just gonna pick up with a series we're in the middle of before it gets too long and we have to start over. And so, we's gonna hop into Aladdin and the King of Thieves, which is the third Aladdin movie.
And the final.
Well, it's the final animated. There's also the live action one.
Oh, well.
But,
That doesn't progress the story any.
No, it's a retelling of the first. But King of Thieves talks about Aladdin's dad. It's the story of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. So it does have some ties into the actual Arabian Nights book tales, which I don't believe the Return of Jafar did.
No.
I don't remember liking it as much as a kid as I liked the second one.
What?
I don't remember liking the third one as much as I liked the second one.
Oh, see, I remember.
But I know I like the music from it, just as far as looking at how many songs from each are on our playlist. I know I have more songs from this one on the playlist.
See, I remember this one. This one I know.
So
With Return of Jafar, I did not remember that one. I don't think I watched it very much. I don't think I ever liked it. This one, I remember liking.
if I recall correctly, this does return Robin Williams to Genie, I think.
You know more about that than I do.
think so.
I was completely oblivious to it as a child, and was very noticeable that I did not like Genie in the second one.
But I'm hopeful. I'm most hopeful that the animation is better. Just looking at it, it just says Disney Presents, so it's not, necessarily Walt Disney Home Entertainment. It might not be the second one was done by the television department, so this might have been, far enough along that they had a separate department for direct-to-DVD or something. I'm not sure. But whatever. King of Thieves. I think it has the Hand of Midas. I think this is where I know Hand of Midas from. It has the island that moves.
Yeah, that's good.
It has lots of fun things in it. So we're gonna make some dinner and settle in to watch Aladdin and the King of Thieves. And I would give Aladdin and the King of Thieves a 6.3 out of 10 from the back of the box. The spectacular adventure continues. Experience the final chapter of the Aladdin saga in Disney's Aladdin and the King of Thieves. There is a grand party in Agrabah when it looks like Princess Jasmine and Aladdin will finally get married. But first, they must stop the legendary 40 Thieves from stealing a mysterious wedding gift. An all-seeing oracle that will lead them to riches beyond their imaginations. Join Aladdin and his friends, Jasmine, Abu, Carpet, and, of course, the always entertaining Genie, as they pursue the 40 Thieves, battle for the Hand of Midas, and discover that Aladdin's long-lost father is still alive. With non-stop laughs, enchanting bonus features, and 6 spectacular songs, including a hilarious song by Genie, Aladdin and the King of Thieves, is a thrill ride you'll never forget. It's fun.
It's cute.
It's cute. Some decent songs. I'd say of the 6, probably 4 were pretty good.
I only knew one of them.
So it is Walt Disney Television Animation. And so this is 1996. And it's not the best. It's nowhere near the quality of animation of the original movie.
No.
But it's so much better than Return of Jafar. And
yeah, it's pretty solid. Like, Return of Jafar, you notice that it's bad.
Jasmine's face throughout is pretty bad. Aladdin's face occasionally is pretty bad.
I got used to Jasmine's. I got used to Jasmine's face. There were definitely some moments where it was like, ooh. But they felt like they hit a stride and it was fine. Aladdin definitely had some weird moments. But overall was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Not super noticeable.
Yeah. So so basically the difference is Return of Jafar was the opening of and the setup to the Aladdin television series.
Mm-hmm.
This was, quote unquote, the conclusion of it. And so it was just a couple years practice that they had drawing the characters that made the difference. They did, for this one, get Robin Williams back for Genie. Is fun, is good.
No.
They also have John Rhys Davies as King of Thieves, Aladdin's father. Spoilers! But yeah, so the story is the 40 Thieves. The story involves open sesame to get into the lair. It has what's villain guy's name? Saluk. With the cool claw thing. I always like that was cool as a kid. I thought that was
neat.
neat.
He has the best song.
Yeah. Are you in or out? Yeah, that's
it's the song. It's the song. I didn't realize.
So it's the great villain song. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize he sung it. I thought it was sung when Aladdin joined the 40 Thieves. I just mixed. That's my brain not remembering the order of the song. So when he joins the 40 Thieves and does all that, I'm like, okay, we're gonna get the song, and it's like, nope, it's different. I'm like, okay, this one's fine. I'm like, who sings? Are you in or out? And now when he comes back, I'm like, oh, bad guys, no wonder.
Yeah,
Villains
villain
always
song.
get a good song.
Yep.
Well, except for Jafar in the first movie, and then it's kind of crappy. He doesn't. I don't know if he gets a good. He probably does.
I do. Yeah. He does get a decent song in Return of Jafar. I do like it. That's one of the things I like about that. You probably slept through it.
Probably that one just could not hold my attention.
Yeah, but yeah, this one much better. Yeah, animation better, not as good. There's still some issues, but it's a definite improvement. So yeah, it also includes like the Vanishing Isle, an oracle. It includes the Hand of Midas, which is like the goal of this King of Thieves throughout the story. And he finally gets it at the end, and he has it. And he's like, it's no longer what's important. And then what he does, because it's no longer what's important, is deliberately toss it away. Not have like a moment where he has to choose between it and his son, and he finally makes the decision. He has it all, and he's like, okay, throw.
Which, yeah, with his own eyes is so dumb.
Yeah, so dumb. So dumb. Like, I mean, it would have been so easy to motivate it. To motivate it, where it's just slipping at the thing, and he has to drop it to grab Aladdin. And he just chooses, that's no longer what's important, you are.
Right.
Great, you get your emotional beat in a way that's probably more dramatic, more tense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then in doing so, he does sink the rest of the 40 Thieves. Which just fully murders them.
Yes. Yeah. But that wasn't that was incidental. He tossed it blindly. It happened to land on their ship.
But like, it's a very dangerous thing because he knows the power of it. So like, I don't know. Also,
just before that scene, to climb, Aladdin wrapped it completely in cloth, where it could not harm anything, because he grabbed it by that cloth. The power doesn't go through it. It's safe.
Right.
Just before that, he deliberately unwraps it. I'm like, just leave it wrapped up until you get home. Just leave it. Just wrap it up. It's good.
Take it home.
Yeah.
We did it. We won. And you can have your moment of like, I get everything I want. My son and this golden hand. Fine.
Yeah, no. But otherwise, yeah, at the end, Aladdin and Jasmine do get their wedding eventually.
Finally, after 3 long movies.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, the ending of the first movie with the costume change is absolutely originally intended as if it were their wedding.
Yes.
It was in the sequel that they decided, they haven't had their wedding yet. That they changed that. One thing I will say about this, obviously things like Jasmine's outfit not as beautiful or talented as in the original movie. But there is deliberately, for several characters, more costume changes.
Yeah.
Which is more work. That is more designs of different costumes.
Oh, yeah.
So that is one thing that they went above and beyond on.
Yeah. Like Aladdin.
Aladdin had so many changes.
Well, and he also just felt like he had like actual clothes. He's not like in his rags. He's not living with the palace. It very much felt appropriate.
Yeah. And some of those changes are almost just like, well, it's a new day. He doesn't put on the same clothes as yesterday, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Even Princess, Jasmine, she has a very similar vibe for all of her clothes, but same thing. Just very slight changes in sleeve length or color, headdress.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
It was good. It was fun. But yeah, no. In the end, Iago goes off with Kasim. That feels like that would be a fun one to have a story about.
I don't like Iago, so no.
Gilbert Godfrey. He's great. He's hilarious.
Maybe if he's not intentionally playing a super annoying bird.
No, that's Gilbert Godfrey.
Does?
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
I mean, he's not always a bird with it, but I mean, that's the Iago's personality is based on the comedy of Gilbert Godfrey.
Iago sucks.
And you want to know what another little tale I would like told?
What?
Who brought the oracle as a wedding gift? Who? Who was like, I have this oracle? Well, I've asked my one question. Yes, let's give it to them. Blindly, without putting a tag on it. It's just randomly showing up. Like...
Well, and also, how did they know the oracle was going to be there?
Yeah, like, there's could be a whole plot with that of how they've tracked down to who last had the oracle that they are bringing. Like, so somebody knows that story.
Yeah.
Tell me that story. Yeah, tell me that story.
Not us. You don't get those stories, Adam.
But yeah, that's King of Thieves.
It's cute.
Yeah. And we've completed the Aladdin trilogy, the Arabian Nights trilogy, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we's done with it. We can move on to something else.
Yeah. We'll still at some point, not too long, hopefully watch the live action one. I'd like to revisit that one while these are all fresh on my mind.
It's good, yeah.
But otherwise, please call it a night. Thank you for joining us. Join us as our journey continues. Bye.
Bye.